Welcome back to more Pokémon Violet, where last time we pressed the wrong button, as per usual. We wandered up to Alfornada after we've taken care of one more Team Star, not Team Skull, base, and the water gym leader in Cascaratha. And for today, my idea is, there's a roller outbreak here apparently, is taking on the Psychic Gym, which shouldn't be too difficult. We have, after all, Masquerade, we have Gar in our team, who is a Dark type, so we should be technically good there. And after that, we're gonna try to make our way up here towards Grusha, I think was their name, and also find the Ice Stone somewhere in this area to evolve Sarah. We're also eventually gonna have to take a look into this, but the Pokemon around this area were around level 50. So not necessarily a good spot for me to be at just yet, as is showcased by Cher, who we caught in this area, and who is level 51 at this point. Anyway, enough pomp and circumstance, let's take a look around this area, because we have not really looked around here a lot. That's an interesting thing, I saw something shining there. Revive, you know? You can never have enough of those. But let's see what else we can find around here. There's shop, sandwich shop, always nice and welcome. That's a cafe, food, bakery for bread. If you could actually change the bread of your sandwich, that would be a cool and fun thing. But that's not a thing you can do, interestingly enough. Hi there, how's it going, your Pompadourus Pokemon? Anything interesting going on back here? There's a pool. I cannot go swimming in a pool. I have to summon my Pokemon for that. It's kind of, let's be honest, sad. We never learned how to swim. Oh, I know technically we're not supposed to go here just yet because there's more to look around, but I saw a glimmer, I wanted to have it. Substitute. Repeat ball. I still want quick balls. We're still not at the point where I just can buy them from anywhere, so still a little bit upset about that. Up there, I think, is just the battle arena. So let's see. What do we have back here? Oh yeah, I remember that spot. What was going on back there again? We had to... There was a certain something that was going on there, but I don't remember. Oh, hi, it's you. We should go back to school as well, see what else they teach. Hello, Aaron. How goes the treasure hunt? Figured out what you're hunting for yet? Sure have. Everything. That's great. Look at you, knowing exactly what you're after. Many students choose to make the gym circuit a part of the treasure hunt. It's no easy feat, but even making the attempt is a worthwhile experience. That's why I was waiting here, to make sure you know your homeroom teachers got your back. Oh! Well, thank you for that. That's nice. This should be handy for your treasure hunt. I hope you'll keep working on the Pokédex of yours too, since I did make the app and all. That's all from me. Just do your best and keep out of danger, okay? I'm also the one writing some of the reports because some of them are really pointless. Just saying. We had some Pokédex entries that didn't help at all with what the Pokemon does. Welcome to the Alfornada Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Aaron, yes? Correct. Great, now in order to face Gym Leader Tulip, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Alfornada Gym, that means working up a sweat with a special kind of exercise. Ring Fit! I'm talking about an emotional spectrum practice. Never mind! Created by Tulip herself, of course. Complete it and you pass the test. The woman wearing the black tracksuit in the practice area will explain the rules to you. Just turn left after leaving the gym and you'll find the practice area right next door. Now get out there and have fun. An emotional exercise. Interesting. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what the crud that means for me, because I have no idea. Technically, I should know. Also, Okay, I have Masquerade up. We also have Fi, who is good with that. Flower is actually the worst to send out because Poison is weak to Psychic. But Nilla and Sarah both don't really care too much about that as well, so whatever. Hi there. Also, welcome new kid. This is where we do emotional spectrum practice. Sure. Why is your battle studies teacher here at the Pokemon gym working as an instructor, you ask? Well, I've been friends with the gym leader here, Tulip, since we were kids. We decided to have a Pokemon battle with a special rule. With a rule. The loser has to do what the winner says. So we battled and, well... Look, never mind what happened. Point is, this is a chance to both get a workout in and help my friend when I don't have classes. The rules of emotional spectrum training, or ESP for short, are simple. I'll show you a certain movement and all you have to do is copy it. Ready to get this gym test started? I hope your body and mind are ready for the challenge. My mouth is so dry I can't read. Give me a moment. Ah, delicious sip of water. Or vodka, depending on what you believe I'm drinking. Anyway, let's go. Great, let's get to exercising. Show me an eruption of emotions. Oh, that's not what you meant? Okay, sorry, nearly teared up there. Okay, gym test, let's go. Yes, I'm ready. Take your sweet time, I guess. This is really slow. Oh, okay. That's what we have to do. Okay. I'm surprised. Ah! Ah! Do I need to make noises as well? Ah, I don't fucking... Oh, Masquerade does it too. That's kind of fun. Ah! You gotta get some great reaction shots out of that one, so... Wow, that's cursed. Actually, I have an idea. Do your best, Mr. Beast! Oh! Oh, that's good for... Hog face! I hate this. I hate everything about this. Let's go. That was it? That was the worst rhythm game I've ever played. And I play a good bit of rhythm games. That was awesome. I can't stop grinning after witnessing such perfect power of expression. That's enough of a warm-up. Now let's really put those muscles to work with a Pokemon battle. You gotta keep moving. This is no ordinary battle. This is a workout. Okay, I'm getting pumped. Let's see how strong everything is going to be, because the last time I took out these like gym test trainers because they weren't too difficult. We were in a pretty solid spot there, but now we are at a spot where the levels are more even again, so I think I'm gonna leave them in because they are after all the gym challenge, the gym test trainers, so whatever. Even though I still have an advantage there, doesn't matter. Actually, you're gonna be fine. Overgrow? You traced my overgrow? Why would you do that? Yeah, the fairy type is a little bit of a problem. For that, actually, Nilla would be the perfect Pokemon to send out then. Ooh, nice job, Sarah. Ice Spinner. What does that do? The user covers its feet in thin ice and twirls around, slamming the target. Its move's spinning motion also destroys the terrain. Since I don't care about the terrain much and it's better than ice shards, yes please. Let's do Ice Spinner, that sounds amazing. Well, I'm moved by how well you moved, both you and your Pokemon. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's time for the next cycle of... Great, I can hear a Pokemon and your muscles screaming with delight. Who are you, the Ring Fit Ring? What's his name actually? I have no idea. I see you're getting tired, but you've gotta hang in there. Time to start the second half. I'm ready. Usually I get a second and a third wind easily when working out. Anyway, let's go. Emotional training. What are we gonna do? I pressed the wrong button. Be pissed. Be pissed. I pressed the wrong button. Anyway. Ah, delightful. Do I get anything for pushing it more often? I just stopped the timer, so I just take more time with doing it. It's not gonna be the thumbnail. You can say whatever you want, it's not gonna be the thumbnail. Now this dead one, but I could take those shots for thumbnails if I really wanted to. But do I care? No. But I'm pissed. Are we done here soon? Because this is actually really... It's nothing. This is a big nothing burger, this exercise. That was perfect. Almost lost track of who was teaching who. I didn't do anything. Don't give up yet. It's time for another battle. Hold out against all the lactic acid. That sounds horrifying. Our goal is to grow strong and build muscle. Any tips? Don't overexert yourself. That would be a really stupid thing. Have a good and healthy diet. And don't forget to rest. Rest is an important part of building up muscle mass as well. And also keep your mind fit. That is always something that people seem to forget. Because just a strong body doesn't mean that you can't be a complete idiot. So train that mind as well. Keep sharp out there. And that's all my tips. Anyway, Night Slash. Oh gosh, dang it. High jump kick. Yes! It was perfect. You hurt yourself with that. I'm actually so happy. I think Mia was our... Mian Fu. And indeed, she never missed with high jump kick. So that was a good one. That was a really exciting one for me. Anyway, Night Slash. It should hopefully take you out. Yeah, there we go. It's the psychic types that are mixed with like fairy and fighting that give me a little bit of a problem. But it's alright. We can do it. Nothing grows faster than a growing kid like you. Well, there's some weeds that technically grow faster than I am, but thanks for the vote of confidence there. Good job, kid. You made it all the way through the ESP exercise. You passed this test, no doubt about it. Congratulations. Man, they're not done yet. Sprint over to the lobby staffer on the double. You have to report your passing grade to Foreman and finish the gym test. I only messed up once, and that was because I confused my buttons. That's fair though, sometimes that happens. So, let's... Do I need to concern myself? No, because Nightshade has still more than enough PP. I did never get hurt, so I'm good. I see you completed the DSP exercise, Aaron. Congratulations, you passed the gym test. You have now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Are you ready to challenge gym leader Tulip, the bewitching beautician? Yes, I am. Very well, allow me to show you the battle court. Oh me! I'm ready to see what you have to offer to me. Also, please don't load any faster. We're getting to the point where the game actually runs a little bit sluggish. I suppose you're right. Okay, I'll get things moving here on my end. Let's keep the tagline simple. Naturally beautiful. And order the new eyeshadow color too, would you? I don't enjoy that at all. Thanks, you're a doll. Gotta run out, chat with you later. Why is your clothing clapping? I hate that. Hello there. I'm Tulip, the gym leader here. Though I must tell you that being a makeup artist is my main line of work. Dandra had nothing but praise for you. She said you totally slayed out there. I must say, you're a cute challenger, Aaron. I'm sure my ESP exercise made you all the more beautiful. Doesn't it make you happy? If beauty is what this is about, then I don't care about it. I just want to be fit, to have a body that doesn't fail me when I need it the most. That's all I care about when it comes to fitness. You keep your Pokemon beautiful and clean as well. I see you have quite the aesthetic sense. Appearances is equally important for both people and Pokemon. See, I don't like you actually. Makeup is like magic. Anyone can use it to change their appearance. That's a true statement though. Allow me to put my skills to use to make your cute little Pokemon even more beautiful. You want to... I thought I was here to challenge you to a Pokemon battle and not to put makeup on me and my Pokemon, so I'm a little bit confused about what's going on here. I also love this reveal of Girafarik having an evolution. You're quite a good base to test my makeup magic on. What shall I use on you? This is... Fire Giraffe is a fun one, not gonna lie. Anyway, Night Slash. There it goes. That was the first one and that was an easy one. Didn't even get to see it much. Gardevoir. See, that is where technically we would have a problem, but we have Miller. And since Gardevoir got herself into the predicament of having the fairy type now as well, that Gigaton Hammer is going to sting quite a lot. Not gonna lie. First of all, we break the mold. And secondly, let's squish that Gardevoir. Vomp. Goodbye. So, what's the next Pokemon? Because I'm pretty sure I will be fine. Ooh, what do you want? Play rough. Interesting that you want to learn that. Honestly... Slash could be a useful one. U-turn is good for dark Pokemon when you're out there because you don't have an advantage there. I'm gonna... But these are crit mons. Let's do that over U-turn. Because technically I want to have moves that... Esperada. I think that was the ostrich one, wasn't it? It doesn't matter technically, because isn't that your Pokemon that you're gonna... No, wait, that wouldn't make sense, because if that is... Yeah, that is not. The next one is the one that you're gonna terrestrialize into a dark type, so that one's just whatever. See, despite the fact that we're now more on an equal footing with the levels, we're still knocking them down pretty nice. See, that is the one. It is a fairy type, but you're gonna terrestrialize it into... It's just as hard to get rid of as a caked on mascara. I see, and a good makeup remover. And technically, you would have it, but you're gonna terrestrialize that one. Come here, my little Florges. It's time for a makeover. You'll become a new one. Yeah, you're gonna... See, if you wouldn't do this, I would have Nilla out and still take it out with a Gigaton Hammer. No problem there still. Or we even could have Flowey and a poison type move, and that also would deal with that quite handily. But with that, I don't even need to switch anything, and we're done. Despite the fact that this gym leader was a lot more equal footing than the one before, it's still, every Pokemon went down in one hit. Disappointing, if you ask me. Your strength has a magic to it that cannot be washed away. Like caked on mascara, I guess. I use a strong foundation. I lost the battle, and your beauty rivals even my own. I can't believe it. You are quite splendid. He is truly amazing. Perhaps I should take you under my wings before you make your big break elsewhere. I suppose I need to work on myself a little more first before I run off and do such a thing. You have earned my gym badge. Allow me to strike one of my best poses to give it to you. Congratulations, Aaron. I would not want to be under your wings. That's one of your best poses? I mean, impressive still. I would have expected more from you though. From something you call your best pose. We have 6 gym badges, Pokemon of up to level 50 will be easier to catch and will listen to the commands you give them. If you train hard, you'll be able to use this move in a totally perfect way. Psychic. That's a nice one. Don't go uploading that selfie we just took to social media, okay? I think my makeup has run a little with all the moving and sweating I did during our battle. I need to fix it fast before my next appointment. My schedule is absolutely packed, you know? Farewell then, you did splendid today. Okay, so I'm not gonna do anything with that picture but keep it for myself. I'm not sure if I even have a social media account in this world, so... guess it doesn't even matter to me. It's you! Greetings once more, Aaron. I was watching your battle with the gym leader from the sidelines, and I must say, I thought it was simply excellent. Full marks, gold star, extra credit even. Hardly had you sent out macawry before you launched into your strategy. That unrelenting offensive, that flurry of attacks, what an efficient way to corner the opponent. And what artfully trained Pokemon, such a vibrant palette of moves. You saw 2 moves. Night Slash and Gigaton Hammer. Just saying. Nah, I do beg your pardon. I didn't mean to let my emotions run amok like that. In summary, I simply want to say that you seem to have gotten even stronger. I must admit I'm eager for you to gather all the gym badges. As a member of the Elite Four, I wait the day you come to face me with great anticipation. Oh, but one thing, don't let your studies fall by the sideways. Be sure to come to the academy now and then. See, the thing is, I kinda plan on doing that now. And that kind of was like a, hey, you should do that. So yeah, let's have some fun in this episode. As well with the academy. Yes, I wanna have the ice stone. It definitely will help me. But also, let's do that. Let's just have a quick look. Also, let's just quickly check out what's up there. Because, I mean, we are here. Oh, we can catch Salandite here, apparently. Oh, Salazzle, I mean. The fully evolved one. So that's a fun one to find. Is there anything of interest up here? Other than maybe Gimmighoul's? Oh, there's little teacups. Nearly didn't see them. Dark Pulse. Nice. Psychic Shard. If I wanted to make any of my Pokemon psychic, that would be a useful thing to have. Tinkertuffs. Yep. Teacups. Sure. There's something else. More Tinkertuff. Don't care about you. We already have one that's good. We don't need anyone else. And XP Candy. And a Tomato Berry. No new Pokemon around here though. Lycanroc. Love that. But we also can't find new Pokemon every single time we go somewhere, so it has to be understood. So our next gym challenge will be against an Ice type trainer, right? Next is Ice. Where are we? Yeah, next one will be Ice. So Fi and Flowey both will be really helpful here. So let's start with Fi a little bit, and then we can have Flowey afterwards a little bit. You're so worried? About what, my friend? Tell me more. A child out on all on your own? Why, you have me worried sick. I've got to get you back to town. With a Pokemon battle? I think you're messing that up, buddy. Oh, there we go. Did that. Well, you did not help. Oh well, if you're that strong, I suppose I needn't worry. We put a Mareep to sleep in the back there. Anyway, you suck. That's just one thing I wanted to add. And also... Damn, you suck. I did not like some of the things that you did in this battle. Paralyze Heal, there you go. Like, Electros is already a problematic Pokemon with the levitate ability and being an electric type, so that's just already annoying. But then that thing also knowing water type moves to potentially take out rare bone, that's not bad. Take out Flowey, that's not okay for me. That just sucked a lot. Flowey did survive, but still, that just sucked. What's going on there? Oh, that's a Palmo inside of a meta. Okay. That looked really weird there. I was like, what am I looking at? It's just two Pokemon merging together, it's all I was looking at. That didn't even matter. Well, let's see. On Phantom Vampy. Anything down here? There is, obviously there is. If they can make you take an extra turn somewhere, they will make you take that extra turn somewhere. Tomato berry. Is there anything interesting up this? Dang it! Okay, we're up. Nearly was run over by another Pokemon as well. Oh, it's just you. We already have you, so I don't care about that. We be moving on. Boof. There's some big Pokemon all of a sudden in my way. I don't need to worry about them too much because we're in a good level, so doesn't matter. It's just a bit sketch. There's a Gimmighoul there. Hello, found you. Ooh, that's a nice spot. Oh, there's Dratini. And a fish Pokemon that I don't know. Oh, you! Bellybolt! We don't have you yet! Let's see if we can catch you. What would be a good one? Shadow Claw, let's just go for that. It was okay. Static. That lowers my attack actually, so I should be able... Unless you do something really stupid. Why would you do that? Shadow Claw, I should be able to not kill you with that. Still avoided the attack. Why you're doing really good. You're just getting paralyzed constantly. Dang it, didn't lower my attack enough. That was a shame. Oh, what do you learn? Skitter Smack. Let's see what Skitter Smack does. Play rough is a 90. He uses Skitters behind the target attack. This also lowers the target special attack. That... It's better than Brutal Swing, but I like the dark type move. Slam is just stronger, but it has a lower accuracy. And let's get that over Slam. That way, we have Tinkerton also for like dark type Pokemon. And that's gonna be useful with Skitter Smack. I mean, in general, it already is good against dark type Pokemon, but just having an additional thing to work with is never a bad thing. There's so much stuff in the water. Hi? Oh, it's a Psyduck. It just do be a Psyduck. Giga Impact. Oh, you're teasing me to go down there. That's pretty blue. What's over in that direction? Just the endless blue ocean, okay. Honestly, if you just look over the world like this, it looks really amazing. Like, I feel like they did a great job with designing it and make everything look good and feel actually also lively with the Pokemon in it. The only downside that I'm gonna give it is that they did not optimize this game for the Switch. Because it runs so bad at times. In the Switch 2 version I heard that it's better, but... yeah, as is for the Switch, it's actually pretty... Here we go. As it runs for the Switch, it's... Icy Wind. It's not that optimized, and that's a bit of a shame. And I don't have the resources to get myself a Switch 2, so... I'm gonna have to live with this version for the moment. But eventually, I might be able to play this on the Switch 2 and have more fun with it because it runs smoother. HP up. Let's take a quick look at what we find here. Sorry, I'm just really into exploring in this game. Just every little ledge that you can be on, Earth Power. There's so much fun stuff just everywhere. And that's what I love to do in games anyway. Like, Xenoblade was one of the games where I absolutely just spent times wandering the area and just doing whatever. Or like Skyrim, Horizon. Doesn't matter, give me a open world game and people can complain about there not being anything out in the world as much as they want. I just love putzing around, exploring, doing nothing else. Oh, it's a gold bug. Because honestly, that is also why I love Minecraft. Sometimes I just start a world and just go. Not even have anything that I want to build or do, just go is all I have in my head. And that's the fun thing for me, is that you can't just go. So we found another stake. So that's also a fun thing. Another black stack. Yeah, I think that's the third one that we pulled. So I don't know how good we are doing with pulling them overall, because I have no idea how many there were in total. But I think we have 3 at this point, so we can't be that bad. Okay, there's one more thing down there. And then we're gonna just go over to the academy and see what's going on over there, because we haven't been there in a while, and honestly, can't hurt to take a look at how they're doing over there. So, there's so many items here. They really just throw them after you. That seems kinda pointless. Bit pretty on that, but pointless. There was an item over here. Yeah, there was. Also, we are at the point now where we can just go awakening. There it is. I was confused for a moment what's going on because I didn't see anything. It's a Shroodle. A meow, that's what you are. I could not tell what the crud that was. Oh, we got a Pokédoll. It's a Pichu? It's a Pichu. Again, I could explore for hours. Just putzing around, doing whatever. But let's go to the academy. Let's see what they want to teach us. If they actually can teach us something good or not. Hey, baby. Dog laid down next to me again. She's a cutie. She's also a little bit wet because it's raining today. Yeah, that was the whistle thing. I was like, I know I can't run, but what did pushing that button do again? Attack the academy. Because they don't teach correctly. Let's see what they want to teach us today. I'm interested in classes. Let's do biology again. Yes, let's go, Mr. Shuck. Let's see what Mr. Shuck has to tell us about Pokemon biology this time. If anything, actually. Hello, hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Did you already use the ZR button to let your Pokemon out as I taught you in your last class? Walking along with a Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. I'd also highly recommend picnics for when you want to spend some quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. I haven't done a picnic in a while, I realize. Should get back to that. You can get them all around the table to make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn more about making food, Mr. Zaguro's class is the best place to go. Now, sometimes, while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. This very important something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Boxes! Eggs. Phew, you all got it right. A very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. It's not clear where these eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by the Pokemon at the picnic. Walking around with an egg will help warm it, which allows it to hatch. That's how you get eggs in this game? I honestly had no idea. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes though. you need to have them in your party. And here's one more super important thing I'd like you to remember about the eggs. Pokemon trust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. Don't have one, I guess. Whoops, my most important point came right as the bell rang. Well, see you all next time, I guess. That still was not really a biology class, if you ask me. That was a... there may be eggs. Biology 3. Let's do math. Let's do some tests, some classes there. See what's going on. Let's see how much we can actually learn in these classes. Let's see how bad I am at Pokemath. Hello everyone, nice to meet you. My name is Time and I will be your math teacher. Sorry to put you all on the spot at the start of class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetics and the like? Actually, yes. I'm not necessarily the best at doing math, but I enjoy it actually. Oh my, thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers and some may not. I think that makes a wonderful mix. But no matter your opinion on math, I hope you find yourself enjoying our lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interests with all types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? For example, grass is strong against water and water is strong against fire, correct? Aaron, you seem to be good with Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, if the move Water Gun hits a fire type Pokemon, what becomes the move's damage? It's cut in half, it doesn't change, it's doubled. Water Gun, fire type, it's doubled. That's right, I knew I could count on you for this question, Aaron. Using moves of a type that your opponent is weak to is a super effective tactic. It multiplies the damage of the moves by 2. On the other hand, using moves of a type that your opponent is resistant to isn't very effective. It divides the damage of your moves by 2. I don't mean to encroach on Miss Dendra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought it best to use a lively topic as an example. It can make math fun, even for those of you who don't much like the subject, don't you think? Wasn't really math, but sure. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. So our biology classes don't really teach biology and our math class doesn't really do math good. Why do I want Team Star to come back here? Let's see if history actually teaches something. That would be the one thing where I could say the least negative if there's actually some history in that. So let's see. It should be one of the things that you could not fuck up. Right? Ah, I see we have some new students here with us today. My name's Rayford. I will be the one to impart knowledge of the past to your little minds. History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged the path to the present in which we live. Today you shall learn about the most mysterious location of all of Paldea, the Great Crater. See, we already get to learn something. As you are all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside this crater is also called Area 0. And research of its geological strata and material compositions has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. It was long before that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. What is that? Aha, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Aaron. Answer me this. What exactly was believed to rest in the depth of the Great Crater inside Area 0? Treasure, Snorlax, a Pokemon Center. Well, all of these things don't make sense, it probably was treasure. That is correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework prior to coming to my class. No, I just used process of elimination. Multiple choice can be stupidly easy. That's right, some believe that a treasure more valuable than anything else in this world rested in the depth of the Great Crater. I mean, technically it's all about treasure, so... So much for dreams of treasure hunting though, as a lab has been built in those very same depths. Before I forget, you would all do well to remember that the Great Crater and Area Zero are both off limits to all but those who have official business there. Do not dare entering the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area Zero in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. Is that the time already? Must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. Wasn't really a lot of... I love the background! I didn't realize that. I never really took the classes, so I didn't see that. There is a certain someone from the Pokemon Legends game in there. That's fun. I like this. This is Siri region. I forgot what your name was, but that's cool. We'll unravel more of history's enigmas together next time. Cannot complain too much. Went a little bit into geography there as well, but sometimes history and geography just intertwine. That's just normal. So that was honestly not a bad class, I give you that one. What is languages? That would be interesting for me. Let's see what we can learn with languages. Should be interesting. I'm curious. My dear students, how are you all today? Feeling good, I hope? Je m'appelle Salvatore. My name is Salvatore. Merci beaucoup. That is, thank you very much for your attention here in class. It's not quite all that you had entailed there, merci beaucoup, but whatever. I'm so heureux. Heureux? I forgot how that was pronounced, I'm sorry. Or happy for this chance to re-experience my young days with you all. Do you know what Salvatore means? It means savior. So just imagine I'm here to save you from spooky new languages. Funny, no? That's right, my class will teach you about various languages from different regions. You may say good morning or hello as a greeting, but people from elsewhere may say bonjour or salut. I've heard there's even a popular streamer out there who smashes several languages together and says hello, hello, hola, ciao and bonjour. Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about that. There are so many regions out there in our world and each can have their own unique languages. Gracias, merci, sheshe, arigato, danke. These all have the same meaning. Can you guess what it is? See, the fun thing is, I speak German, so danke is actually really easy for me to figure out. Merci, I learned French and I'm still learning a little bit because nothing really stuck too much, but I'm somewhere in a lower state of knowing what everything means. And sheshe, I know because I worked with Chinese co-workers at my job, so I know that as well. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it wrong right now, but I know that, and it's all thank you. Oh, Aaron, was it? Brava, that was correct. And speaking up is important in language learning too. Gracias, merci, sheshe, these words all mean thank you. You forgot danke, but whatever. I guess some of you probably knew at least one of those. Despite meaning the same thing, the length and sounds are all different. Isn't that interesting? It actually is. And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. When you travel abroad, you should try to speak the local language as much as you can. Even if you can't speak it very well. That's what I did when I went in France. I tried speaking French. So, yeah, but it really helps. Seriously, it really helps. I'm sure your willingness to try to make the people you meet very happy. Again, not sure if I pronounced that correct. Honestly, from my experience, just being able to say hello, delicious and thank you in the local language will get you pretty far. For everything else, just pretend you're a Mr. Mime and gesture away. Oh, there's a pesky bell. I guess that's all the time we have for today. Well, adios, matinee, à la prochaine. See you later, everyone. Honestly, I really loved that language class. That one was very well written. That one I enjoyed quite a lot. We can argue about how much you learned actually from that, but it's one of the better written classes so far. History was also good, math and biology really stunk it up so far. We have 3 more classes that we can do. Let's do battle studies. This should technically be something that they could not possibly fuck up in any way. Right? Right? There's so much concern, man, my boys, for something like this. Oh. Do we... Also, say hello to your battle instructor, the one, the only, the hot-blooded Tandra. Also, is a karate thing, by the way. Look it up. My age, 25. My hobby, working out. My type? Let's not get into dating. Well... strong and muscular fighting types, of course. Again, let's not get into dating. That's all for my introductions. As for my class, this is where you all get to learn the nitty-gritty of Pokemon battling. Oh my... Fi is standing next to me and you still can see the paralysis sparkling off from her. I feel sorry about that, Fi. We'll start with the basics so that no trainer gets left in the dust, even if you're new to this stuff. Have no fear. Leave it to me and my muscles and you'll be pros in no time. Let's set our fighting spirits ablaze, together! Pokemon have all kinds of attack moves at their disposal, and each move has certain qualities that you'll want to remember. I'm talking about the power, type and category of these moves. Higher power means more damage, especially if your opponent is weak to that move's type. Heads up, new kid, question coming your way. There are 2 categories that attack moves can fall under. What are they? Moves of light and moves of darkness. Physical and special, and moves you love and moves you hate. Technically everything correct, but I think that's what you wanna hear. Awesome, you're just as sharp as I expected, new kid. Looks like you have a handle on the basics. I mean, you saw me have a handle on the basics. Anyway, attack moves are split into 2 categories, physical and special. Special moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon's attack stat. Physical, sorry. And the special moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon's special attack is. And the other side of things, Pokemon getting hit by these moves can take less damage by having a high defense or special defense stat respectively. In conclusion, Pokemon that are good with physical moves should raise their attack stat, and Pokemon that are good with special moves should raise their special attack stat. Trying to raise both of these stats equal will just make it hard for the Pokemon to shine in battle. Make your strong point stronger, I always say. That goes for both people and Pokemon. No man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we're out of time. Well, we'll generally meet for my class here in the schoolyard, even for book learning. Nothing like a little fresh air to make studying more fun, am I right? I mean, I actually agree with that. But class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. I actually agree with that notion very much. Like, just sitting constantly, having the filtered air, that's not how your brain works the best. We have art and home ec. Let's do art. I'm curious to see what art entails. Is it just art history or do we actually get to draw? If we actually get to draw, that would be fun, but I'm guessing it's more art history. But again, I have no idea. I never took these classes. Ah, there you are. Greetings, I'm Hassal. I will be teaching this art class. It is a pleasure to meet you all. Now, let me be candid for a moment. I imagine that many of you will forget all that you learned in this class once you graduate. After all, you don't need even a basic understanding of artwork, much less a refined appreciation of beauty for most exams or jobs. So, is my class a waste of time for you then? I think not. At least, I certainly hope it's not. Think for a moment, all of you. What is beauty anyway? What makes something beautiful? Well, that is highly dependent on the person, Buddha. Its shape and color? The eye of the beholder. Yeah. There you go. Interesting. Thank you, Aaron. Oh, I don't mean to suggest that's a correct answer to my query. The important thing is that you all take time to think about it. Think about why we might find beauty in a flower blooming on the side of the road, for example. Question why the sky is a different shade of blue than the ocean, or why the leaves change color. Ponder the windmills of Artisan and how they move. Contemplate the chilling bite of the waters of Cascarafa. I'm sure you will find that every little detail of your life will seem more vivid, more impactful if you just take a moment to stop and think. And I'm certain that if you stop and truly appreciate the little beauties of this world, it will help you pull your strength you through the days where your studies have you exhausted or when work has dampened your spirits. Very uplifting, the talk that you give them. Do pardon me for waxing philosophical. I mean, philosophy also falls kind of on the art, so I give you that. You don't need to understand all of that now. To put it simply, it is true that one doesn't need art to survive, but it certainly makes surviving much more enjoyable. Actually, art is a thing that helps us struggle through life, so art can be seen as kind of a necessity because we want to create after all. That is something that is so inherent to us, that want to create something, that we basically build our whole existence around creating at this point. But it's important that when you create for yourself that you still enjoy it. That's my thing for you here. Whatever you do, do it with some joy. It is my hope that this class will add even a little bit of color to your life. That's all for today. Next time we'll try a more hands-on approach to appreciate beauty. That sounds interesting. I wonder if I actually get to draw something or do something else, but I doubt. So we have one more class, that's home ec, and then we will be good here. I like to revisit a class, why would I do that? Home ec, let's go. Let's see what that one is. Classes will begin soon. It's important for me to at least show all of these classes once. Will we do more of them? Who knows, but let's just do all of them once and then see what else is going on in the academy. I see we have some energetic young ones in our class this time around. You may call me Mr. Zaguaru. Your time here with me will be spent obtaining knowledge and skills indispensable for daily life. Many of you have left the care of your parents to live here on your own in the academy dormitory. I pray that the knowledge I impart to you will improve the quality of your lives and the necessities thereof. Food, clothing, and shelter. So you're gonna teach us how to build a shelter? That's kind of fun. Of those three categories, assume the most pressing and interesting for you all is food. When you eat sandwiches, on your picnics the HP of your party Pokemon will be restored. You will also gain something called meal powers, which can provide all manners of benefits. For example, these powers can make Pokemon easier to catch or increase the XP points that your Pokemon receive. I think you will also find that the breadth of these effects can be expanded by crafting sandwiches of superb flavor. Once more, there is a certain something that is particularly important if we wish to receive meal powers with even more helpful effects. Let me see, Miss Erin, tell me, what must you keep in mind to receive even more helpful meal powers? By choice and feeling of condiment, how fast I can prepare the food, I have to remember to put my heart into it. Choice and feelings of condiments? Perfectly correct, Miss Erin. Perhaps you were already aware of this fact from having helped your family with cooking at home. Your choice of ingredients, including both fillings and condiments, is an important factor in gaining even more helpful meal powers. For example, using sweet ingredients in your sandwich may help you gain egg power. Including numerous bitter ingredients, on the other hand, can give you item drop power. Learning to aim for specific effects when crafting sandwiches will almost certainly make your culinary endeavor more enjoyable, or you'll just make the most cursed sandwich there is. It's also a thing. Please be aware, however, that you can also receive meal powers by eating at restaurants. I must say that I would feel the utmost joy if you all learned much here in my class and came to a better understand home economics. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. Well, it did not help too much, but I guess as an introductory class it was an okay one, just to let you know what's gonna happen and such, so I give you that. No, entrance hall. Somebody wants to talk with me in the entrance hall? There you are! Found ya! Oh, hey Aaron. Sorry, were you looking for me? Been away from the nurse's office lately. Did you need something from me? Yes! I think. Are you a Pokemon nerd? Just a sec. Well, actually, yes, that's true as well. Here you go, a little first aid. You must really be having an adventure out there, judging from the scrapes and cuts. Yeah, well, the last one was actually pretty rough. Huh? Oh yeah, I guess it is pretty unusual for me to be out of the nurse's office like this. Well, I'm actually doing a bit of studying. Cool. So I try my best at the health teacher certification exam one more time. You can do it, let's go! Just so you know, it's totally not because I'm inspired by certain somebody working hard at the treasure hunt, okay? Sure, it's okay if I'm not the reason. Well, maybe I am just a little bit. So, you know, thanks. Yeah. You're welcome, hey! If I can inspire you, that's fair. Oh, my break time's over, almost over. I know you'll be cheering me on, Aaron. You can do it! I like her, she's great. Anything else that we can talk? Are you tired? Okay, so nothing else with you. She's a really cutie there with her story in there. All. Let's go to the art room. Let's talk to Mr. Art Class himself. And Mr. League Representative. How's it going? Why, if it isn't Aaron? I have a question for you. Do you find my class difficult? A little bit? It's just right for me. I enjoyed that. That was a fun one actually. That is certainly good to hear. So Aaron, you choose to take on gyms as part of your treasure hunt. That must mean you like Pokemon battles. Is that correct? Sure, yes. One naturally becomes skilled at doing what they enjoy. That must be why you are so strong. Do forgive me for springing such an odd question upon you so suddenly. I often find myself pondering the nature of strength these days. Anyway, thank you again for your input, Aaron. Hey, no problem. Totally fine by me. I love just having random conversations sometimes, so I'm all up for that. Home ec! Let's see what Mr. Buff Chef has to say about anything. Hey, buddy. Welcome to the home economics classroom. I consider this to be my very own castle of sorts. Miss Erin from class 1A. Rumors of your activities always seem to be bombarding me from all sides. My activities? I'm just doing the... Oh, indeed! People from all over have been talking about how strong of a battler you are and the amazing Pokemon you take along with you. Well, cool. You are quite the object of everyone's interest, though I imagine that may be a bother for you. I don't really get wind of that, so it's fair. The home economics classroom is something of a place of rest for the academy students, you see. Here, they delight in sharing the latest gossip, and they like while enjoying a light snack. You come up quite often in those talks recently, Miss Erin. So much so that I find myself intrigued. If it is not a burden for you, I would very much enjoy having you come see me again sometime. Sure, no problem. I'll just jump by from time to time. I mean, I am rather random with when I go and wanna talk to someone, so I might just jump by. So basically everyone in here wants to talk to me, probably because I took the classes. No, we don't wanna leave. We just got here. Gosh dang it. Well, oh, Aaron. Did you come all the way here to the staff room just to see me? Sure did. And the other two as well, but that's beside the point. Seems I finally made it into the hearts of my students. That makes me very happy. After all, like I said in class, communication is very important. If there's anything you're confused about in class, or if you're having trouble here at the academy, you can always come here and tell me. Don ami, Salvador. Your friend, Salvador. That is, was, I have no idea. That one I don't know. I couldn't even pretend that I know. Like that one, I have just no idea. Hi there. Gonna still be rude to me? Yeah. Ah yes, Aaron from class 1A. The way you conduct yourself in my class and the answer you give to my questions, I admit they pique my interest. You are quite the interesting pupil, I must say. Tell me, Aaron, given a choice, which do you prefer? Things of old or things that are new? That is a dumb question. I don't prefer either. There's no preference. There's stuff that I like of both things. There's old things that I absolutely adore. But there's stuff that's coming out completely new that is also so incredibly cool to me. So there is nothing that I prefer in that case. But I guess, in a technical matter, like, I love the nostalgia for some old things, for stuff that I've seen, but I'm always excited for new things that come out. But that does never diminish my appreciation for things that have already been out there. So I like both of it, actually. But new stuff, I guess. You would answer new stuff to me, your history teacher? You really are a curious one. Yes, this one may indeed be of good use to me someday. You can disregard that. I was simply thinking out loud. I enjoyed our little conversation today. Yeah, my thanks, Aaron. Sure. You asked me what I preferred. I technically wanted to give you a not so straightforward answer, but that's not an option that I had. Anyway, hey there. That was quite the smile. Oh my, if it isn't Aaron, hello there. Do you perhaps have a quick question about class? Sure. What were we having trouble with? Let's have a little review here, shall we? Flying type Pokemon are weak to rock type moves. When a rock type move hits a flying type Pokemon, what becomes of the move's damage? It's multiplied by 100! That's double. Yes, that's right. The correct answer is that the move's damage is doubled. Oh, hi. Miss Time! Miss Time! Oh my! I see one of my more energetic students is here to see me. You have to wait your turn, dear. There's only one of me after all. Well? Miss Time, is it true that you were a gym leader? That is indeed true. I'm quite a strong battler, you know? Wow, that's so cool. Why'd you quit? So you want to know, do you? I might be persuaded to tell you if you wait your turn. Okay, I can wait my turn. I sure can. That was interesting. I'm sorry for cutting our conversation short, Aaron, but I seem to be in high demand today. Feel free to come see me anytime if you have questions for me. It still was not a math question, so I'm not sure if he actually taught me anything new. The schoolyard, and then that's it. Then we have dealt with everyone in here. That was actually a long time inside the academy after all. But, I mean, sometimes you just want to do that. Sometimes you have to appreciate the academy life. Now, where are you? All the way on the other side, can I? That's a shame. Why is that Gyarados allowed out there, but my Miraidon is not allowed out there? Actually, here you go. Can have my Pokemon out there as well, right? If everyone else is allowed to have it out there, I can have my Ninja running around as well. Also, new kid. Have you come out here to the schoolyard for some training? Yes. Do I get a Pokemon battle? Aha, I knew I could see a fighting spirit burning behind those eyes of yours. Why don't we do a bit of running together here to get to know each other a little bit better? Ready? Let's go! I mean, I'm technically... You ran 3 laps around the schoolyard with Miss Dendra. Cool. Phew, that really worked up a nice sweat. I've got a good pair of legs on your new kid. A good bout of training sure does make a body hungry, doesn't it? I'll let you have one of my homemade sandwiches as my way of saying thanks for running with me today. Feed those muscles! You really feel like they just picked the character from Ring Fit and put her into a Pokemon game. It was dry and had an odd smell. The taste left much to be desired. Did you give me a sandwich that was filled with protein powder and nothing else? Because that would make sense why it was dry and had an odd smell. Because protein powders, doesn't matter if you have a good one, they all smell weird. How was it? I hope it was tasty. Well, to be honest. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that, huh? I'm athletic and all, but I don't know the first thing about making good food. As your honest reaction just reminded me. See you later. Enjoy your sore muscles tomorrow. We still became slightly closer. You know what? Still big preach for the sandwich. Even if it was a weird one, I enjoyed it still. So nothing else then. Well then, we've done quite a bit here today. Question is, will we leave it at that? I mean, we dealt with a gym leader as was the plan. We didn't have any struggles with that as well. Let's go to the passage, because that is the next spot that I want to visit regardless. We're gonna go up to, again, I think the name was Grusha. But let's see if we cannot find maybe that stone here in this episode still. Well, I don't know where it would be is the thing. I just know that it's in the area, but that doesn't really help me a lot with figuring out where to go. Sableye gem. Well, there's a lot of items around, so that's at least something nice. What's down there? Just a little nook. Whoosh. Not high enough, Miraidon. Whoop, not high enough. There's also stuff up there. Oh my gosh. Jump! Hi there. Fresh water? That's cool. Now it's not fresh anymore. Because I parked my oily ass Pokemon in there. There it is! That did not take long at all. We got that instantly. So... wait, where do I need to go? Here. Oh yeah, we have so many shards now. Now I can start looking around at what I want to do with my Pokemon. So, Lucky Egg. There we go, the Ice Stone. Sarah! Evolve, why is my Rodon phone the only thing that's left floating from me? Now it's big! Sarah evolved into a Titan.
Sea Titan. The Terra Whale Pokémon. Ice energy builds up in the horn on its upper jaw, causing the horn to reach cryogenic temperatures that freeze its surroundings. The other horns are just for decoration and don't do anything at all. They are not even hard. A real strange evolution.
That is odd. That is really odd, actually. Okay. Well, we take it, we have the Titan now, and it has a beauty mark from the look of it. Which is also odd. Now let's take a look at you. That is quite the whale sound. Now you have some pretty nice attacks that there. The question now is, might there be moves? Niche, Avalanche, Flail, Takedown, Echoed Voice. Ah, there's no moves that we now can still teach you. Ah, come on. Would have loved to get up there and we already battled you. Is there a way for me to cheese it up there, or do I have to go through this cave and then down there? It's kind of what it feels like. Is this a long cave or is this just one little... Oh. I think we've been through the lower part there though, so it's not like that's something we haven't seen before. So I wanna just quickly go and grab that. Rill run. I'm not sure. No. Oh, give me gold. Thanks for that. Let's also battle you. Let's get up there. I traveled a long way to get here so I could try my hand on the snow slope run. That sounds fun. But that was an easy one. Huh. Paddling is also a slippery slope, it really is. Flare Blitz is a good move for Vi, but then the damage that she takes from just doing that once is just immense. Sorry Snowrun, don't care about you. We're gonna go a little bit further in this episode. I know that we technically are at time, but we did nothing but the academy today, so I'd still want to do something else. A little more respect, please. I did not disrespect you yet. Hey you, you're not treating the mountain with the respect it deserves. Oh, you talk, oh, sorry. And that also was an easy one. They're around level 40, so it's not that big of a difference. So we're fine. Just a little bit is all I'm asking. I'm not disrespecting the mountain. Unless you think that me riding my Miraidon is disrespect to the mountain. Then I'm sorry. But also I'm just a small kid and I can't even swim. So it's just one of the helping things that I need. Hey there buddy, let me tell you. This thick fat is where it's at. Sure. What? My protective layer of fat keeps me nice and toasty even out in the cold. I mean, yeah, sure. There we go. That was also an easy one. That one was way lower, 35. Being nice and toasty didn't help me win. And that's not necessarily how you win a battle. That's just a nice thing to have. Oh, I thought that Ursaring was T-posing for a moment. No, it was just sitting there. Okay, never mind. I saw things. Things that would have been incredibly hilarious, but it never happened. And it just... Thank you. It's the dogs. I think we're getting, sadly, to the point where there's not that many new champ Pokemon Fire Spin. Also not necessarily a bad move. There's so many items around. Again, they just throw them after you. I could try and get that, but then I would need to go all the way around again. And I love just exploring around, doing the same thing over and over, going through the mountains and whatnot. But I also have to keep in mind that I'm recording this and that I don't want to fire Terra Shard. There we get some nice stuff finally. Terrabone, you are here with a different typing. What do we have here? That's a fun one. Not gonna catch it, but that's a fun one. All things considered, that is actually fun. So, where exactly am I? Let's try and get up the mountain. That would be my idea now. Sneasel! Now we gain some ice type Pokemon. Poison Jab. Okay, all nice. Oof. Slowly driving up the mountain. Timer Ball. Need quick balls. Not the ones that make it. Photograph Flying is one of... Oh, Glacial. One of the more weird looking things if you ask me. I mean, it makes sense that it can fly. But it's still weird looking. Doesn't look like it should look like that. So many Sneasel. Not a single Weevil in that group though. And so many Turtle that are just by themselves, despite the fact that we read in the Pokédex entry that they are moving in herds. That is honestly concerning. Hi there. Careful there, young one. Why? What is it? You have to be careful. There's no shortage of strong trainers in these parts. I'm eager for them. And that was it. Nice and easy. And fast. I suppose none of the other trainers were as strong as you. I mean, you just said that there's no shortage of... I actually wanted to write my Miraidon, but whatever. You only said that there's no shortage of strong trainers up in these mountains. That's all you said. You never said that I was not one of the strong trainers. So... that's on you, not on me. Where are you? Fight some stuff. Have fun with that. Because also that way actually I can fill up the Pokédex a little bit. I just realized. Never thought about it that way. That is actually an easy way for me to actually, first of all, get some experience from a Pokemon, which, as you can see, Fi is just hammering away at it. But also I get some materials, I get some training. It's actually not bad, and I'll get the Pokédex entries. That's a fun one to find here. Just go around, have some fun. The one reason why I was like, I'm not necessarily wanting to do that is because I did not want to train up the team too fast, up too much, because it felt like it'd be a bit dumb. But also at this point, we don't gain that much experience from it, and my Pokemon, I just fill up the Pokédex a little bit thanks to that, and you both seemed happy about that one. And also I get some materials out of that, which I ran into a dog, and we're fine, nothing bad ever happened. And yeah, it's just, I should do that more just to get some materials for like the, well, the TMs and whatnot. Because I never did that. So we are here. We are at the spot where Grusha is. And the Poké Center seems to be somewhere up there. So let's drive up there, and then we're gonna leave that. We're gonna deal with Grusha next time. Also, let's see how many trainers I need to defeat on this mountain. Okay. And how many do I need to defeat? Because I found 4. 10! There's a big number. Still some trainers left for me to find and defeat. We'll do that next time. No problem. Just need to find them is the only thing. Didn't see too many on my way here. Also, just realizing, what can I buy? We got a new... yeah. Give me 50 of those. Actually, I have so much money. I have so much money. Give me another 50. Yeah, I could technically pay also a part of that with the league points, but it does not matter at all. Thank you for that. That is the best thing that I can buy. Now we can hopefully catch Pokemon way faster. We're gonna try and do that next time, if need be. If there's no reason for me to have that anymore, then I just have some quick balls for me once I run through that and just catch whatever I find. Anyway, next time, Grusha.